9 p.m. I'm feeling like myself again as I watch the cars go by. The way it's been, it's kept me close to darkness, but now all I see is light. 'Cause something always changed, but I don't feel so different underneath it after all. And I still make mistakes, but now I don't need anyone to catch me when I fall. And I fall. I don't need anyone to catch me when I fall. I don't need anyone to catch me. I don't believe in hiding what you know you really feel. That wasn't me.
So before we get this wonderful event underway, just some housekeeping issues. Obviously, we're going to ask you guys to have your phones on silent or airplane mode if you must. Second, if you need the restrooms, you will go out, go down the hall, you take a left turn, and you see the restrooms. So you come here, go down the hall, you take left turn, then you'll be there. Right, so you guys ready to have this started? Right, so our first, if you look at your program, we've got Wishbone, who is a multi-genre artist. Wishbone, are you here?
Hello everyone. My name is Wishbone Margin, aka Betrays the Dawn. I'm a multi-genre artist, but today I'm going to sing R&B. Tadzie. Just be patient and wait for the DJ. Yes. Ishe wakandida Disatinda Buddha Mundufura Maiva Vakandida Disatinda Uya Panika Pano Mundu Enyama Ande Jilomuneza Anoda Mundivisa Panamai Ndati Nyange Mukandita Ura Nyange mukandivenga Mwari landeni Kana mugara kundishora Kundiseka Kundituka Mwari landeni Vaya vani mati moni Ekudzikisira mchasarama kati boy Ichibudira Nezita la Jesu Ini ndinokunda Kure ndinoshika Ini ndiri mukundi na kupurisa Mwari vanondida Inishe vanondida I'ma keep myself quiet Ain't no safety Unyange mpaka sasa ya malava My God is with me Ndicharama ninyere Anditawechi Even if you say what you wanna, I'm asking why people talking, oh they're lying, they are faking love, baby.
Deciding I'm gonna
Okay, we sang this song as a group with my cousins. What happened is, let me just take you back. I myself, I was the outstanding student in technical graphics and design technology. Then I was given an architectural license by the local municipality, but then came a challenge over Ipanema and the box to build that license. Then he took up Jango, Carapasi, and my cousins, and we said, no, it's ready, so choose a mark. Then after we wrote the song, a miracle just happened, and I was given an architectural license.
It's such a rush. Alright, the socials, so these guys want to follow you, where do they find you?
Instagram, Priest Official said that. And YouTube, they're doing national music.
But I'm going to subscribe, guys, I'm going to like, right? DJ, give me some faraway beats.
I'm a speaker by head. I don't know if there's something like that, but well, from today it is. I like interacting with people, I like talking to people, I like meeting with people, I like partnering with new people. I'm the founder of Fun Drive, co-founder of Soul Winning Gospel Concert, co-founder Set of Soul. Yeah, the list goes on, but I'm here to network. Let's talk, let's interact, let's share ideas, and let's make an impact. Just like you. Thank you.
Although feminists are born, they are not made. So I'm a feminist. I'm also the co-founder of Tamranashe Trust, which is comprised of Tamranashe Women's College, Tamranashe Driving School, and Tamranashe Primary Secondary School. So I would like to thank you for the opportunity. I was nominated under humanitarian category. Thank you.
Speaker, and I'm a good talk show. Wow. Thank you.
Let's look up.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasant afternoon. My name is Joseph. I represent a group called Campus Parade, but I would let them introduce themselves.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Rosa Josephine, known as JoJo. I'm a co-founder with you guys for Campus Parade on ZA Campus Area.
Alright, amazing. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me give a round of applause to my co-host here. Now, my name is Mudarikwa. I attended a retail in shorthand. You call me MJ. Organized nobody had it. But right here, nobody, okay. I'm from ZA Stadium, my station, L Station. Shout out to the MC, man. Appreciate you, man.
Night organization, I'm also an instrumentation technician. I'm so happy to be here, meeting up with everyone. If you are in Suraiya, please don't leave without seeing me.
Very much. Hi everybody, my name is Authur. I will repeat that. Authur. I am a systemic therapist. I am a male mental health exponent. And a lot of things. I'm a business security practitioner in the making. I am I think let's begin with that. Clinical therapist in Australia.
Give it up.
Hi everyone. I'm Carlos Baza. I'm the founder of Intelligence Youth Organization, CEO of Provincial, and I'm also an author. I just finished my earlier course.
You can see there are amazing people in this room. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Madzima.
Look at the person sitting next to you and tell them, you're beautiful there, lady. I'm very beautiful. Yes, just tell them you're beautiful. Okay, sure. So, and then top minutes that I've been given, I'll introduce myself and I will make us do a mini something. Can you all hear me? I'm worried. You can, sure. So, I wrote a book last year titled Breaking the Yoke of Our Fears. And breaking the yoke of our fears is basically a mantra to people, right? Anyone who knows what a mantra is? Anyone? A mantra. Guys, Google. Even if you Google, I'll give you marks for it. Okay, so a mantra is a repeated prayer. A mantra is a repeated prayer. And so the book is a mantra for courage. And what does courage mean to you is the question I'm going to ask. 3 or 4 people here, what does courage mean to you? So I'll define what courage means to you. So Nelson Mandela said, courage does not necessarily suggest the absence of fear, but it's still doing things in spite of it, right? So you're scared, but you still decide to do things anyway, right? But I define my courage this way. You don't have to be the bravest person in the room. You don't have to be the person who's making all the bold decisions in the boardroom. But courage is still choosing to do those small things courageously or with boldness. It can be going for that meeting that you have been long contemplating on going to. It can be deciding to send your aunt a text whom you haven't talked to in 10 years. That is courage. So just 3 people quickly, what does courage mean to you? Or what are the 3 courageous things you've done this year? Come on. Okay, I know at least 10 of you in here. So. Okay, so I will give the mic to
from Bulawayo. 3 courageous things I've done this year. I think the first was move to a foreign country, an exchange program. I got published in an international urology, and the third thing was coming here today.
So you see that.
I don't want another stand-up comedy. Okay, so my name is Lizwe, or Illusion. Illusion, that's my stage name. Yeah. So if I'm off this stage, I'm Lizwe. Everybody can call me Lizwe. When I'm on stage, I'm Illusion. So it's like two people, one person.
Illusion.
Okay, so yeah, MC.
DJ, take it away.
I'm tired, I was scared, so that was the whole one. This is a lot of work. Okay, so, so for this next piece, it's something dedicated to the life I've been living. So, yeah. Can you reduce the volume on the mic? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Things are really bad when I grew up. Chameleon friends, switching colors. My family had to eat, I had to hustle. Ain't no pieces out of my thoughts. I feel happy, big, burning in the mountains. I've been on the zone, if I do those things, I've been on my knees. Asking God, save me. I've been out there, just wanna be the person. Like I put a lady there, got me. She got me good, So it's E-L-L-U-Z-H-E-N, like illusion. Illusion? Yeah, illusion. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. LGBTQI, women's rights, adolescent participation advocate from Shin State in Lian. Experience working in sexual and reproductive health and rights, GBV response, sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression. He does research and using evidence-based program development. He's now shifted his focus to HIV/AIDS, adolescents, integrated prevention, and most importantly, adolescent development.
Was asked, what is one courageous thing you have done? Would be for me going after Illusion's performance. What have I agreed to do today? Tadzie, I thought we liked each other, but clearly you hate me, and I'll just have to live with it. So I am not a public speaker, in case you're wondering from my very lively voice at the moment, but I also have trouble saying no. So I'm here. I am one of the judges for Ignite Youth Awards, but before I do that, thank you for reading out my LinkedIn profile. Gosh, that LinkedIn profile sounds pretentious. I hate that guy. I am not that guy. My name is Lian. I am a Chiremba and a youth engagement specialist, and I am originally all the way from Myanmar, or as more people know it as Burma, from Southeast Asia. So yes, in case some of you were wondering, I am not Zimbabwean. I think that has been clear now. I've been here for almost 2 years now. I've been working with young people here. I've also been working in HIV and participation. So, and I am enjoying my time here. Is the youth population wildly is a very strong majority of this, and hardworking, and I've always seen young people hustling and trying hard to succeed in life, and it has inspired me. And by that I mean you all here, you inspire me. I got to read some of the bios, and oh my God, this is incredible. And I know you are only part of the population, and I'm sure there are a lot more young people within your communities. So I would like to take this time to give a round of applause to yourselves. Yes, and the MC said I have 7 years of working experience, but that's only for jobs I get paid. I've been working my entire life. I I recently found out when I moved to Zim that people seem to think Asian countries are somehow okay. Some countries are, like Japan, they're doing amazing. Bangkok, Thailand, they're doing amazing. Myanmar, we are very deep dark in one of the poorest countries in the world. I come from there. The reason I'm saying it is that I am trying to relate to the young people on the grassroots level of Zimbabwe. I think I'm one of you, and I have been working my entire life. I've been working for bits and pieces of jobs since I was 13. I am not advocating for underage labor, but I'm just stating a fact. And I have been with youth organizations my entire life. I've been through medical school, I've been through all these hardships, and I've failed miserably for some time. I failed one full year of med school, I had to repeat another year, and then I've made some mistakes along the way. But I think I enjoy those mistakes. Because every time I make a mistake and I have hit a challenge, that's when I realize, okay, let me turn this around, let me persevere, and let me reinvent myself. And let me break the glass ceiling of all these challenges in front of me. So doctors are known to be egotistical and self-important, and that is why my speech is all about me and not about you. So let's try to turn that around. Okay, I think I have something around here for that. So throughout my time here, like I said, I've met a lot of successful, also sadly seen the bad side, the other side of it. I've seen policies and systems that are in no way encouraging young people to be entrepreneurs, business owners, and to be inventors, and to be change makers. I've seen young people being marginalized in issues that are affecting them. I've seen women being excluded. I've seen the dark side of it. And amidst all of those things, I have also seen some amazing young people who have persevered through all of that. I work closely with an 18-year-old girl who was pregnant when she was 15, but has since returned to school and is excelling. Thank you. That we face here in this country, and I've met young people challenges, and I have met adolescents talking to their senior parliamentarians, making positive change in terms of climate change, climate action, in terms of disability policy that has a very strong youth voice incorporated into it. I've seen all those amazing things happen. I recently met a refugee from the refugee camp in Harare, Chipinge. I've met a group of refugee young people creating their own innovation hubs. So what I'm trying to say is, I've seen the bad, but I also see what good can come out of it. And it is a proven fact that Zimbabwe youth are acknowledged across the world. And for youth to be meaningfully engaged and to thrive in their respective field, there needs to be systems, organizations, and infrastructure that nurtures them, that lets them grow to their potential. And Ignite Youth Organization has been doing a wonderful job at that, and I am very honored to be standing here with all of you. And these events are, I don't want you to see it as an award ceremony. I want you to see it as a recognition of the effort of Zimbabwean youth. So that is my message. My message overall is to never give up. And I know that's condescending, and it's cliche, and it's a lot to ask of young people here, when it feels like the rest of the world is against you from reaching your true potential. But I am also here to say that I personally have gone through a lot of those challenges, like I told you. And I'm not saying I've made it to the top, I have not, but now I feel like I have a chance. And that's my message to you, to keep on pushing and enjoy your mistakes. That's when you truly, truly learn. And whatever you do, when you go back, I want you to think to yourself, away, and that is perfectly fine. And when all else fails, I'll keep trying again. Because I remember that short, chubby Asian guy at Ignite Youth Awards. If he somehow thinks he can make it, why the fuck can I? Sorry, I'm not supposed to swear, I think. So that is my message to you. Thank you everyone, and good luck to all the nominees. And thank you Ignite Youth Awards for this amazing platform for meaningful youth engagement and recognition of youth talent. Maitabasa.
Never give up. Never give up. Give up, regardless of what.
I'm here representing Kelly Midi. I manage it. And I also work at Simas.
Hello everyone. My name is Rodina Madzima and I'm the founder of Voice of the Cultural Trust. I'm also a feminist.
Hello everyone, my name is Tadzie, better known as Coach Tadzie. I'm a professional and internationally certified life coach, and I'm passionate about helping young people become the best version of themselves. Thank you.
Would you care to introduce yourself?
Good evening, good afternoon, I don't know everyone. Hello, how are you? I'm not Latinicious, by the way. I am Siletu Moyo, but for the day, you can call me Leti, and I am his co-host. He's very mean. Sorry to tell you guys that he's the only host that you guys have today. I'm also there. I've been running around, I'm sure you noticed. As far as our program is concerned, it's time for us to announce our nominees and our winners. So I'd like to call my team, front founder.
Let's give it up.
I voted to stop. Okay, so we have 16 awards that we're going to be presenting today, but we will not present all of them right now. So I don't know, it's going to be a bit weird for some of you guys. You come in later, but for now we'll go through the first 8 categories. Quick thanks. We are accommodating like that. So if I call your name up as a nominee, you have to come up, and the winners will also be here. I think you can. Our first category is sports. Our nominee is where are my sports people? Okay, Freddie. A round of applause for Freddie. You want that Baba? Okay, I guess our sports nominees are not here. Are you sports? What are you saying? I haven't called your name. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so what's supposed to happen here, guys? If I call your name, you come up front. Whether you're a nominee or, because I'm not going to announce the winners when they're sitting here. You'll have to come up. Okay? Okay, so may I have all the sports nominees come up front? here. Okay. Which is very funny because he's our winner for the judges' choice. So every winner gets to have 30 seconds to almost a minute to give us a small speech.
You got the mic! Well!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. Y'all look amazing. And shout out to my brother for being my +1, my day one. I'm a chemistry major, but for today, I'll be representing sports category, and I'm a rugby player, captain of the Zimbabwe Sevens Rugby. So I don't have much to say, but thank you guys for coming. I wish you all the best, and please keep on doing what you do for us, this country, lovely Zimbabwe motherland, and all stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the day.
I mean, I have always thought that sports people are the most disciplined people. So I think, Godfrey, you've got your work cut out for you. Congratulations, by the way. And it's really good to have all of you guys here. I thought that I should just take this moment to talk a little bit about how the awards, how we went about nominating people, how we went about, selecting people for the different categories. Because I know there's always been questions around how did this happen. The Ignite Awards have been around for, I say third year, but Kuda disagrees with me because the very first Ignite Awards were held at my house. The very, very first ones. And I don't count them, but he says you should count them because it's history, it shows just the growth and where we started off from. So, yes, they were actually initially started off at my house, and then we started then having them in different venues, and they grew and they grew and they grew, and now they've just become much bigger than I had anticipated. But really, the idea with the Ignite Awards is to recognize young people that are making a difference in society because they've actually decided to do the difficult and challenging task of making a difference in their community. And it's not easy. So this is an opportunity that we've taken to recognize young people because I run an organization. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. So as in any award, any recognition, any show that people see what you're doing means so much, carries so much weight, right? So this is why we started these, and we really have a very strong focus on purpose. And why purpose? Because purpose is the reason for which you exist, why you were born, right? Why are you here, right? And all of you here are doing that by running your organizations, by going out there, by making a difference, by changing lives of girls, of young people in sports, of being role models, all of that. You are living your purpose. Do you know how brave that is? You guys, you need to give yourself a hand. Because pursuing a purpose is extremely difficult. They tell you that you should be good in the academics and you are put in these specific boxes. I talk too much, so she knows. But you're put in boxes in school, right? If you're not good in sciences, if you're not good in the arts, if you're not good in the commercials, where do you fit? Where do you go, right? And that's where purpose comes in, but nobody talks to us about purpose. Yet it's such an intrinsical and important part of who we are. It's our identity, it's everything. It's why we are here. It's what fulfills us, it's what gives us that happiness. Without that, we will be empty. I can tell you that I worked for 8 years before I started feeling fully satisfied in what I was doing because I was literally dodging and escaping from pursuing my purpose until I was like, you know what? I could never escape this. Because the longer I escape, the longer I try to run away from what I'm supposed to do, the unhappier I become. So, purpose demands that you fulfill it. Because the longer you take in not fulfilling it, the unhappier you become. The more unfulfilled your life becomes. So this is why it's so amazing to have so many young people here actually boldly stepping into their purpose. And I'm so encouraged by the teen change makers. And you know what I was doing in my teen years? I don't even remember, but definitely not what Carlos is doing. And this is why it's so inspiring to have you guys here. And I hope you guys, you don't take this moment lightly. You've got to really soak it in, and I want you to be super proud of yourself. Because you're a winner. Whether you get that award, whether you get a certificate, like what Henry said, this is really about recognizing you and the work that you have done, right? So we did call out for applications and nominations on the 5th of September to mark the International Day of Charity. Nominations came, we had more than 500 nominations. We sifted those through our youth leadership from Ignite Youth Organization. They are the first ones who read the initial preliminary nominations, and then we narrowed those down into the different categories. And after that, we then did a People's Choice component, which was our first time doing it. We don't usually do a People's Choice component because not everyone has got a large following, but they are doing amazing work. So that is why we then went ahead and did the People's Choice component. But we wanted to at least give people an opportunity, those who have a large following and those who don't, to engage in the online voting. We then went into after the People's Choice component, there was the Judge's Choice, which is true to who we are. We don't usually do a People's Choice. The Judge's Choice, as you can see, we had some experts from different fields who came through and then judged, the different bios, but they did not just look at your bios, they looked at your online presence as well. I would say that all of you guys are amazing, right? The categories were extremely difficult to judge. We're talking about exceptional people. The Girl Empowerment category alone is carrying phenomenal people in that category, right? So you can imagine how difficult it was for the judges to narrow down to one person, right? So in some instances, you find that we were forced to have ties, and in that case, we will have 2 awards in one category, right? So, because it ends up being a long debate, it should be this one, it should be this one, we're like, you know what, let's just put the both of them. Because, it's because creative. Now that's how good all of you guys are, right? It's so difficult to choose, right? But I just want you guys to know that you're all really amazing and we really appreciate, the fact that you are doing the work that you're doing, and I hope you feel super proud of yourself. I've been told that I'm doing too much, so I'm handing the mic back.
Taking my time. Drum roll, please. DJ, I need my award sounds. I need to feel important. So our next category is journalism and media. So the nominees are Kenya Chibome, Tanata Luna, Love Bonyao, Denzel Saba. I wish people were being late. Lennon Sakai, Takutwa, is not here as well. Victoria Wukwe, Talent Kwete. Our second runner-up, Yasha Slana. Our first runner-up, Tadzie Naire. This one not here. Our People's Choice. campus parade. I went to the store, and the store. They deserve it, they're early.
Okay, wow, thank you so much. My name is Joe. I co-host a show called Campus Parade on CFM Stereo. We talk about what's happening in colleges, but we're now getting more into young people and what issues that young people face. So if you listen to our show, you know what's going on with young people. But first and foremost, I'd like to thank Tadzie and the Unite Youth Awards for this award. And everybody who voted for us, so thank you for everybody. But this is our very first award, and I want to give a big shout out to a guy by the name of Daniel Koza. Nobody knows him, but he's the reason this show is here. But I won't say much, I'll give it to him.
It's so surreal that we're here today because we started the show last year, and to be quite honest, we started off using our phones for demos because EFM was saying we need demos. We didn't have any equipment, we had nothing. We was using our phones or our laptops to send through the demos, and there was one time they told us that our idea is not working. Please just go back to the drawing board and start all over again. So being here and being nominated and being the winner for People's Choice Awards really means so much to us, and we're hoping to have more.
Alright. The reason why I had to speak class is because between three of us, amongst the three of us, that is, I'm the biggest talker, yeah? But I will not say much, but to everyone who's here, trust God and trust the process, and like I always say, stay in your lane and don't go out of pocket.
And our biggest dream for journalism and media is Tadzie Njoko.
I'm actually short of words. If short of words was a person. But in short, I would love to say it's not all famous people are great, and it's not all great people are famous. So just do what you do best. Be passionate about it. Do what you love, and love what you do.
Thank you very much, Tadzie, for a very short and sweet speech. Our next category is Leonard Makurubite, Bradley P, Nabek Tirigoera, today, I mentioned another second runner-up was Pula Rice, unfortunately not here. Our first runner-up, Kaspa Chigamba. Our people's choice, Black Men, Batawela. A round of applause for the
I don't have much words to say, but to just say thank you for everyone who voted. It wasn't easy. Madzima, it was very hard. But then I really thank Ignite, I really thank Tadzie for this journey. It has been amazing and it's still amazing. Thank you so much.
Baba Lega. Oh, he's not here. Oh well, unfortunately, I don't know if you have something for him. Maybe she can tell us why he's the winner. She was part of the judges.
I wasn't one of the judges, which I'm so glad I wasn't, because it would have been very hard for me, because I've not grown to like many of you, so I was going to be very biased and it was going to be very difficult for me. Like, how was I going to choose? If you just look at the girl empowerment category, all of those women are my friends. So how was I going to choose, so I'm so glad that I wasn't one of the judges. But with Rodney, I think he actually had a family emergency, but he wanted to come visit Bulawayo. And so I'm sure that when he hears that he won the award, he's going to be pretty happy.
Thank you very much. Our next category is my favorite, Teen Change Makers. And our nominees are Tapiwa Nashe Kavale, Kylie, I want to say if you're around, Farai Elliot Chikubu, Carlos Baza, Paul Dovu, Charlotte Chikweze, Afia Badolo. Our second runner-up is Edwin R.M. Young Riz. Our first runner-up is Honorable Mbai Jukwa. And off to our people's choice, Makomorero Now. A round of applause for Makomorero. She's not here. And our judge's choice and our winner is Coach Tadzie.
And young people are doing it. I can, and I'm doing it. I come from nothing, but I hope my story and me doing this just motivates you that you can also, only if you're willing to pour yourself out. You're not your own. What you have inside you belongs to the world. So just say yes and take that willingness step and pour yourself out. Thank you.
obvious, Shama, because I remember she's one of these very passionate young girls that reminds me a little bit of myself. Because she's just a teenager, but she's just so passionate. Once she puts her mind to something, she goes for it. She was our first runner-up for the judges' choice. This is a teenager, guys. I just want you to understand. This is a teenager who is doing amazing work. She was just, after Tanya, so I thought that she should just give a few words.
Thank you so much, Tadzie. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Shama Nishiza Shingazuwe. I am the woman of change, an activist of change and equality, repleted by the mindset of a leader, the language of a speaker, the eyes of a surgeon, and the heart of an artist. So, what I do is, I'm a speaker. I'm a motivational speaker. And it kills me to see other teenagers like me out there going through GBV and especially drugs. So I decided to take a step forward after certain things that I went through in life, and I decided to stand up for these because I believe that we are the change. We are going to impact change within. We are the change, and we are going to keep on going forward for this nation, especially Zimbabwe. I'm here, and I'll always be here, and hopefully in the next 10 to 15 years, I'll be your first female president. Thank you.
Okay, that was very beautiful. Now, my nominees for social tech are Vimbai Nashe Mutwairo, Victor Tadiwa, Tanatwa Mukwesha, Mufaroti Mujungu, George Chakama, Fazai Musekiwa, Blessing Shigabu, smile for me. And our people's choice is Macmillan Tinashe Gogo.
Tadzie.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to all the voters. I know I'm one of the people who literally went to do people's DMs. Sorry for that, forgive me. But what I would like to say is it's been a privilege to be given this award. And just like what Mtukudzi, the late said, Nasim Devedu. Where do I
Creative arts. And our winner, our judge's choice for social take is Rutendo Mogazi Bogwaka.
never won anything, guys. So basically, my name is I'm a legal practitioner by profession, and I started an association called Zimbabwe Innovation and Legal Tech Association. So the main thrust behind the association is just to come up with legal tech solutions that accelerate access to justice and access to legal services. I'm pretty sure each and every one of us just knows, my lawyer Madura, right? And this is a big hindrance in us, especially if you're starting a business, to engage lawyers, or even within our livelihood and where we stay and who we interact with. Most women are prejudiced mainly because they cannot afford legal services. So what I'm doing is creating solutions that help accelerate access to justice and access to legal services. So before I sit down, the biggest issue that we also focus on is intellectual property and making sure that each and every one of us, within our business ideas, within our inventions, and everything that we create, you are aware of your intellectual property rights and why you should protect your business and why you should make money out of that. Thank you so much, Tadzie. I'm so happy to be here.
That was very beautiful. On to the next category, which is young influencers. And our nominees are M.A. Davis, Michelle Chimaga, Tammy Queenie, Akira, Kid Jana Morgan. He's our second runner-up, by the way. Our first runner-up is proud Tadzie Babu. Another first runner-up is Tulani Munokote.
Well, from what I've seen, I think she's just amazing. She's doing a lot in the community. She's using the social media influence to make a huge difference. I am pretty sure I did see Tinani's award over there, Shama. It should be there, I definitely saw it. Just check. Just double check. Because we definitely need to do it. But when it comes to Shama, I am attending, sorry. I actually have not interacted with her beyond WhatsApp, but what I've seen of her in terms of her social media and what she's doing, and she's collaborating with a lot of other people, I think she's definitely making a huge difference. So I think she deserves it. And so I cannot speak for the judges again because I wouldn't know why they chose her, but I'm assuming that's why they chose her.
So our next category is mental health. And our nominees are Munashe Chijibu, Our first runner-up is Mrs. Omunaji. I know, who says go?
Yes, sir.
And our first runner-up is Tawanda Bureba. Our winner on the People's Choice is Tanatwa Chikawuno.
My name is Kula. I am Programs Coordinator of the Niwe Foundation. I am receiving the award on behalf of Tanatwa. I just want to say thank you to everybody that voted, everybody that supports us, comments, likes, even just puts word out about the work that Tanatwa is doing and the work that the Niwe Foundation is just doing and making a change in Zimbabwe in terms of mental health. Thank you so much.
And our winner on mental health is the Kanki Shine. Our winner is Sister Restaurant.
Thank you very much, Tadzie. Thank you, Youth Ignite. Thank you, all my mental health people. What I love about the mental health people is we are not competing. Instead, we all came together. Thank you, Tadzie, and we started working together. Mental health is really important. I'm going to dedicate this to my late twin soul, Amanda Faustin. She died in February on the 15th, 2022. She committed suicide. Depression is real, guys. And I do what I do, working with youth in universities, working with people, the way I do it is I look at everybody, I look at mental health from a systemic point of view. So that means I look at it from a family perspective. I look at the mother, the father, and how we are raising the young child, and how it has potential to influence their mental health. I go to universities pro bono, so if you're a part of any university, I will come. No charges. Just to talk to the youth about decisions, choices, trauma, anything. Guys, mental health is really important. Take care of yours. And if you need somebody to talk to, reach out. I work with two specific organizations. I work with Connect Zimbabwe Institute of Systemic Therapy, whereby if you afford, we charge a very minimal charge. And if you do not afford, we still take you in and we still help you as best as we can. And I also am with Mental Health Wellness Clinic with Dr. Mwaja, one of the biggest in the mental health fraternity, systemic mental health. And yes, we do a lot of problem with churches and everything. Thank you so much, guys. I don't want to take time, but thank you so much. I want to thank you for coming with me. I want to thank my sister to set up for believing in me, and I also want to thank my brother Washington for believing in me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And our next category is entrepreneurship. Our nominees are Alan Tom, Makana Madzima, Bruce Wega, Nyasha Buyega, Wellington Kabaga, Wellington Kabaga. Our first runner-up is Rutendo Chakaneza. And our People's Choice Award goes to Tafatwa Bategego. Behind every successful man, there's a woman in pink.
So I'm going to be practical. Can I have 4 gentlemen? I can see we've got some nice dressed gentlemen here. Can I have 4 gentlemen? And can I have 4 beautiful ladies? Just 4. Just 4. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ask you one question, and I need you to answer it. Right, so the question is, guys, you are looking very smart in the face. You are looking good. So, where was your suit made? Where was your suit made? You can simply check it. Yeah. But this one was made in China. Thank you, sir. Where was your suit made? Italy. This one was made in Italy. Thank you very much. Where was the suit made?
Where was your first lady? She doesn't know as well. Where was your first lady? Thank you very much, thank you. This one was made in China. Alright, thank you very much, guys. I just wanted you to see something. We have talent here in Zimbabwe, but none of all of these guys are wearing an outfit that was made in Zimbabwe. Why do we have such a kind of a problem? When we have people who can make suits and things. If I happen to check all of you, probably I might get one person wearing an outfit that was made in Zimbabwe. So I'm here probably to change the narrative. Thank you. This show was made in Zimbabwe. So I'm just here for the purpose of changing the narrative. So I'm House of Papers. I'm the owner of House of Papers. And our purpose is to design, to manufacture, and to sell suits which are made in Zimbabwe. So I wanted to say something, but I think I'll just I want to say it. So thank you very much, tonight. Thank you for the lifetime opportunity.
This amazing outfit that you see me wearing tonight, guess who tailored it? So these guys are revolutionizing the suits industry because they are literally creating suits. Guys, this suit is amazing. It's tailor-made by them. So if you want something that's Zimbabwe made, that's unique, I have to tell you that I absolutely love this suit. And the detail and everything and the time that they took making this is just out of this world. And I think this shows you that we can actually have our own brands that we create in Zimbabwe that can become international brands, right? And I'm proudly wearing Zimbabwean brands today. I'm so proud. Well done, guys.
And our winner for the entrepreneurship category is Robafa Doshomo. First half of our awards, we're going to give Kuda the mic. He's been looking at me. He thinks I'm taking my time. You guys are too many. You're too many. So over to Kuda, and I'll take you guys in the next half.
I don't know what's happening with Tinali's awards today. I don't know how it was going on this place. Don't be so tense.
And to declare my meeting in Zimbabwe. So, my guy, Auntie, does anyone have something? My hair is making Zimbabwe. So, while we wait for the awards, just an update on our program. After this, we're going to take a short break so you guys can take pictures and all of that. And then we will continue.
So menswear and ladies accessories. Guys, it's going to get my head so to do my own. But please, guys, go and follow me. Style Emporium Zimbabwe, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just follow us in Water Shasudashu. I'm so excited to be here today. Thank you.
Mr. Authur Mudarikwa, who is the provincial head of Harare Metropolitan Province in the Ministry of Youth, Sport, Arts and Recreation. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I can see you are all very excited. We are all enjoying what is taking place. So I can see a lot of awards, a lot of smiles, and those who have won, they have their awards, and those who have also accompanied you are also even more excited than you are. So thank you very much. It's very interesting because when the activities of this nature happen, we get very excited as government, especially as a ministry, because all youth fall under our ministry, Ministry of Youth, Sport, Arts and Recreation. So anything to do with youth, we are very much concerned. That is why we have left some of the critical things that we are doing and come here so that they become part of what is happening, because that's our mandate as a ministry. So we should thank Ignite Zimbabwe for inviting us to be part of what is happening. And even if we don't invite it, we could again have come because we work with you. How about that? If they'd forgotten to invite us, we're still going to be part of what is happening. The director of ceremonies, the director of Ignite organization, board members, development partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister of Youth, Sport, Arts and Recreation would like to thank Ignite Youth organization for their effort and commitment in complementing government efforts, thus coming up with this noble idea that recognizes the talent, passion, creativity and innovations of young people in Zimbabwe. I take delight in having been afforded this opportunity on behalf of the entire ministry and my honorable minister, Dr. Kesti Kovic, to address you all. So I'm standing in for my boss. So when you stand in for your boss, at that particular moment, you are the boss. So what a privilege it is to stand before young individuals who continue to positively impact this great country of Zimbabwe and your concerted efforts to build it brick by brick. The mandate of my ministry is to promote youth, sport, arts and recreation by your purpose to pursue your wildest dreams and become the epitome of leadership in Zimbabwe, now and in the future. To the nominees, I say, you deserve this moment to shine, to be acknowledged for your impactful work which has helped improve the lives of men. I urge you to continue to work hard, to push yourself and others further than before, and to be the change of one to be in the world. So, my parting words, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are so excited.
if these activities could continue, as in my speech I had already said that as government we cannot do it alone. We also need the partners like Ignite who also come in and assist us as a government. We need partners to assist us as government. And this is where Ignite and others come in and assist us. Because what they are doing in the final analysis, it benefits us as government. As we are responsible for the upkeep of everyone in Zimbabwe. So they are assisting us to shape your future. So could we please give them a round of applause? Thank you. I'm not so sure. I wanted to say with these few words, I'm not sure whether they are few, but politicians can speak for 5 hours. And in the final analysis says with these few words. Thank you very much. Siyabonga, Tadzie.
Round of applause. Let's stay up.
Open the doors for the equipped. That is open the doors for the equipped young people in the marketplace, in politics, business, and various influential sectors of the society. Thus, the ministry is committed to fight and reduce drug and substance abuse in our society, especially among young people. I'm sure this one is really something that we need to take seriously. The issue of drug and substance abuse among people. Please bear with me, you are the future leaders. And if you all perish because of drug and substance abuse, who will then be future leaders? Who has no one to lead the country because our time is up. So we want to pass on the baton to you, but you also need to be responsible so that you'll be able to be future leaders by abstaining from drug and substance abuse. We have seen a lot of youngsters in the streets and somewhere else where we cannot mention doing some of these activities, but we get worried now as leaders that these are our future leaders. If they then continue behaving like this, what kind of future are we going to have? But interestingly, not every one of you is into drug and substance abuse. We also have people like you who then have decided to pursue other areas where they will also be responsible and be future employers. We would expect each and every one of you to be an employee. We are striving to have most of you being employers. We should also employ people. Ensure that we keep all these people out in the streets. Keep them busy by also assigning them. Because I have been told that most of you are young entrepreneurs. Is that so? Yes, Director? Hello? Yes. We have young entrepreneurs in here. Yes. That's good. But also, in a few years to come, we want to lead that from some of you seated here, we'll be talking of billionaires. Yes. Yeah. Nothing will stop you from achieving that. You all need to be serious and have focus. And be serious. And avoid doing all those other activities that are not productive. I acknowledge the previous speech in which he highlighted how through various programs like Ignite is actively involved in seeing that dream a reality. As a ministry, we are ensuring policies and structural support to be available in a bid to empower young people as well as combat the negativities and things perpetrated by drug and substance abuse. Our offices are open to all young people. Our offices are open to all young people. We promise to be available for you. Like now, I'm available to you.
Sure.
To hear your voice, we listen, and pay particular attention to your voices, as well as to ensure that Zimbabwe becomes and remains a safe space for you to thrive. You to live your purpose, to pursue your work.
On behalf of the Ignite Youth Organization, we thank you. You may take our seats. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, can I hear you say painful? Can I hear you say painful? Who knows what that is? See in the building! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the Ignite Youth Awards. DJ Eddie in the house. So we just bring our in the stage. While Resonate is taking the stage. Hello, good sir. How are you?
Thank you. Good evening to everybody. My name is Henry Gama, and I am the founder and CEO of Eat Out Movement. I don't know, can you hear me well? Thank you. Good evening, my name is Henry Chigama, and I'm the founder and CEO of an organization called the Eat Out Movement. We help people that are experiencing homelessness and people that are in extreme poverty. And I do quite a lot of other things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about climate change. So I started an organization called I Walk Campaign, which is a media platform to show the different stories that are happening and the different effects of climate change down to grassroots levels. And I'm also a lover of adventure. I love nature, I love wildlife. Thank you.
Hi everyone. My name is Makanaka Msipa. I'm the most popular employer here in Zimbabwe. I lease employees for a living and I work with formal innovation. So if you are a business owner and you're concerned about productivity, I give you people that you pay for productivity and not availability. And I've been doing this for local entities as well as international entities. Thank you.
So excited to be here with a house full of founders. Myself, I'm the founder of Zimbabwe Autism Center, who happens to be married to the founder of Voice of the Girl Child. And together we found love. So it's amazing to be here. Thank you.
My name is Miriam. I am one of the activists, girl empowerment champion. I believe that girls' rights and women's rights are human rights. I work with women all across the board. I believe in holistic wellness. So anything that has to do with women, I'm there. Mental health, how they look, how they feel, financial wellness, vocational training. I do it all. I'm also a life coach. I am an author, two-time author. And yes, I believe I'm a woman on my side. That's what I believe about myself. now. So if you're into girl empowerment, changing girls' lives, I'm not wrong.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Tadzie. I am the founding director of SOTA, a youth civic movement which advocates and lobbies for the inclusion of young people in decision-making boards throughout the country. And I'm also a youthful lecturer at the Catholic University of Zimbabwe. I teach ethics. And also I am into other organizations which has to do with mental health and also human rights. Recently I've been made the representative for advocates for alleged witches in Zimbabwe. I know some of you might differ with what that organization says, but that is what they... So for those who think that witchcraft is a myth, we can join hands and do something. Thank you.
Alright, colleagues, you know what? I'm seated close to a guy who gets from the witches. Right? So, before I also join hands with him, perhaps I will introduce myself. My name is Bruce Nyoni. I'm the Executive Director for Authur Trust of Zimbabwe, an organization that advocates for the rights of persons with disabilities in their diversity. I've been working at a directorate post since I was 23 years old. Now I'm 31. During my successes at work, in my interventions, I've managed to break the barriers of disabilities by becoming the first chairperson for Zimbabwe AIDS Network, a network of 313 organizations in Zimbabwe that advocates for HIV and AIDS prevention, treatment, and care. Apart from being the first young person to be in that board, I'm also the first young person with a disability to chair the board, as I report directly to the Minister of Health and Child Care, who happens to be the Vice President of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Apart from that, I'm also representative of key and vulnerable populations in the National Key Populations Steering Committee under Global Fund. As you know, that Global Fund is the biggest funder of HIV prevention. We have contributed 500 million so far in the coming cohort. Apart from that, I'm also part of the We Belong Africa board under UNDP, where we'll be championing the rights of young people. I'm also part of the Southern Youth Forum, where I'm a disability expert as well as key population representative. Today is the day of awards. I'm not expecting any awards because I've won a number of local and international awards. But to me, what is important and what excites me is not the number of awards that I would have won or positions that I've made, but the lives that I've transformed in Zimbabwe. Currently, my organization is the host of one of the biggest grants, which amounts to 1.2 million. That is to do with eye health. As you can see, those who are following our social media, we've got the eye games where we are giving reading glasses to the elderly people free of charge. And having said this, I'm happy to be associated with brilliant minds who are founders of something. Hopefully, these founding and aspirations will change into reality. Let's keep it.
I'm Authur. I'm a youth advocate who's willing to work with all of you. And I'm a student as well. I love to inspire for change. I hope to change this generation, to change the teenagers, to make our lives better. I love to understand people, and I love psychology because I love to know what everybody experiences, and I share it in my poetry books, in the books that I write. Thank you.
Magasimba Ninja. My name is Tadzie. I'm a peace practitioner by profession and a conservationist by passion. I'm the founding director of Innovation Village for Young African Minds, a new organization aimed at finding sustainable solutions to complex problems caused by climate change. And I also work with Wildlife Conservation Action as a conservation awareness program manager, and I'm also conducting research on human rights conflicts, as well as I'm studying the ecology of 3 African large carnivores, that is the leopard, the brown hyena, and the spotted hyena. So I'm everything to do with conservation, and I'm happy that also people who work in the Bondo are actually being recognized in Nigeria.
So I work with young people around Africa and also the children, school children mostly. I'm also a climate activist by passion, but by profession I'm a business administrator. I'm glad to meet you all here and I'm looking forward to connect with you. All the best. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Vols. There guys, Vols is in the building. Vols is in the building. So this is how this is going to work. This is your chance for you guys to interact with the man himself. My name is Bunzo. Just raise your hand and you get to ask Vols a question. Any question for Mr. Vols, GC? You got one right here?
In a way, it's question, but I'm gonna. Vols are pizza!
That has been pizza there. Pizza. Questions for Mr. Vols. Question for Mr. Vols.
Good evening. JT from Vols. It's called Madzima. And not a lot of people know that song. So and that song is a banger. It's a banger. I work at a radio station. I know a good song when I hear one. So my question is, could you perform that song tonight?
So Mr. Vols. Of course that will be your question.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I cannot say I'm single, but I'm not married.
Let's go.
So you know, I've got a colleague here. We kind of like Americans, you know what I mean? So when he says, I call it Atlanta, I did it. When I say it, I call it Miami, I did it. If I'm not just going to Atlanta, I go to Atlanta, Wichita, I did it. But it's not so, but I said, I'm so fun at Atlanta. Sorry, I'm fun at Wichita, once I should ball. So saying to me there, I'm going to say, I don't know, maybe you can tell me.
First JT. But first of all, Wichita on to Nautical Compton, not Atlanta, that's why. And then second, Father Wichita on Sister Generation Power. It means we are used to working against my circumstances as youths, because you know my opportunities are not always on my own. So thank you.
But what inspired the song? Whose idea is it? And what message should we take from that song?
Okay, I find much wasn't my song. I just featured on the remix. But then I wrote my verse on my way to a show in Guero, I think. And I was inspired by the hardships we face in the Simi Pop community. Thank you.
Brother, this is not a question, but do you mind doing your brother a big favor? I'm an artist as well, but we could be in front of all these people. They want to go on they see or from only not this with now. Right now I have 15 songs, 10 trios, and 5 Afros. And I live with my yes. So I'm asking this favor from the audience to be the
question to you is, how old were you when you realized your gift as a musician? Like, how old were you? Do you realize that when you were
hip hop. But my first record was in 2016. I'm not sure how old I was, but I was in high school. So it all started in high school. Shout out to Lisa from my high school. I see you. Thank you.
Obviously, you've got a lot of influence amongst the youth and everything. And we've got a lot of problems where there are situationships, relationships, drug and substance misuse. And coming from a mental health background, my question is, what can you do to help the youth to realize some of the effects and some of the better parts that they can take? Especially the young ladies, the younger guys, things like immorality, promiscuity, and the whole drug things. What can we do for us? What can we do?
Thank you. Okay, so my music basically, from my last album, is called Life of Madzima, which is an expression of my hardships in my music. So basically my music is designed to strengthen the listener in their hardest times. So like you say, if I am to make a song that connects to my listener so that they keep going in whatever they're doing, then I'm doing my job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep making music until I can. Thank you.
Thank you. Endorse Casper, Chicago, people from our parts. Yeah, so my question is, first of all, congratulations. I understand yesterday you were the biggest winner at the City of Awards. So, congratulations. You was the biggest winner yesterday and you won the most important awards at the City of Awards. So my story now is one that comes with money. They are all accolades. We have some winners in here. Ignite you. It's an award. It might not come with a lot of money. So my question is, maybe also to inspire some of us or some of the winners in here, how are you going to use your awards to add value to what you do?
Okay, so my plan is to, so last year, 2021, when I came in the game, I had 2 awards. And then this year I have 2 awards again, and Correction, I'm one of the biggest winners for Station 2. But the plan is to count the awards as the years pass. So 2 plus 2 for, in 5 years I'll count Ngalema Awards Mangai, and then I'll use that as motivation and to dive into my past, you know, to assess where I'm going, where I'm coming from. So my awards are a measure of my achievement. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, folks. So I feel like the lawyer in me wouldn't just go home and give you a piece of advice for free, right? So I feel like most young artists and upcoming artists are afraid of most upcoming artists are afraid of at least having someone or the right team around them. So what I'm going to tell you is secure your team. Secure your intellectual property. This is your works. Secure your contracts. Make sure you have someone who reviews that for you. Don't be afraid to invest in a lawyer because it will help you. It will save you. You will not be tied down because of a simple contract that you didn't read and that someone couldn't figure out a simple clause for you that will affect you in probably 10 years from now. Thank you.
Okay, how are you, Mr. Boss, JT? My name is Magokoleo. My question is, as I did my research, I found out that many of our youth, or rather men, are being affected, especially with mental, how they call it. And no one is really addressing it. What are you planning to do? Or rather, what are you planning for the youth? What are you doing to save the youth? Educate them as a young artist, as someone who's upcoming. Thank you.
Stand up. Stand up. Please stand up.
So, folks, you recently graduated. Congratulations. And also, in addition to that, you're one of the most prominent hip-hop artists right now. Yeah, you're balancing it pretty well, I must say. And there's so many young people in here who are pursuing their academics and also doing some other things. What advice would you give them on how to balance their lives so that they can be just as successful as you in everything they do?
My name is Mudarikwa. Congratulations on your very recent achievements. My question to you would be, what are the 3 things that have kept you going and that you stood by and that have brought you to where you are at the moment?
You're balancing your work and your education. And then 3.
Is it working? Okay, so it's going to be hard for me to answer these questions because I have to memorize. About mental health, I guess most of my music is about mental health, and I believe those suicides and depression are spiritual. So my advice is keep praying for everything. No matter how small, just pray for it. Just tell God before you tell anyone else. And then second is school and music. Most of my lyrics, my experiences from school, because I've been in school since day one for most of my life. So if I didn't go to school, maybe I wouldn't have gone through my situations I had in music. So I guess as the youth, you must work with whatever you have around you, because I turned my experiences for school to my music, and it turned out pretty fine. 3 things. I'm not sure if I can name 3 things, but then from the word painful, I guess I can name 1, which is pain. I used the pain in me to change into passion and make music, which is painful. OCT, 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Folds. I'm gonna give him a break so he can save his energy for the performance. Right. Is that correct? Yes. Give a round of applause. Wow, we got Swahili in the building. Round of applause for her. So he says he's just good. He talks with the keyboard. It's not good with words. So great. He says she's my sister. Correct? She's amazing. I mean, all of this. We got people from all over the country. And we just appreciate you and the work you do for us. Thank you. Let's give it up for Tadzie.
Guys, my name is Nigel, and I'm a lead guitarist, meaning I play with guitar, which is basically a guitar which works for the music. And so our band is called
globe as a whole. And I'm standing here, honored to present the last 8 categories that Ignite is honoring tonight. And I'll very much love to have your attention for the next hour, I guess, or so. And please clap hands, okay? This is the work hard. This is the work hard for the awards that we're giving today. So it will be lovely for you to clap hands for them from the moment they get up from their seats up to the front and the back. That will be very beautiful. I'll appreciate it. So, is my team ready? They are. Now, I'll start with our first category, climate activism. And the nominees are Bruce Masamu, Rumitai Kusema, Tabato Gwini. Kind note, if the nominees are around, may they come up front to get their certificates. Metropolitan Sisa. Fazai Sivana. Category is Christabel Repeat. Okay, I guess Christabel couldn't make it. She's not yet. Right, on to our next category, which is youth participation. On youth participation, we had 4 nominees, and they are Pride Mujoli. The second runner-up is Tadzie Chinama. Learn more when Our winner of the People's Choice on the youth participation category is Trust Mudarikwa. Is British Babajani. And we also have a party role, and one of our winners as well in the village category is Wayne. How many things do you have in the house, by the way? Sorry. So in Wayne is Wayne Trustees in the People's Choice Rural Lives all the time. A lot of applause for the winner, by the way, because I know.
You know, I usually say that I am very talkative and very confident. But at this point in time, the only thing that's in my mind is, Bridget, you are happy. Manawa Joy, you have made your mother proud. And you know, thank you very much, Unique for the recognition. I really appreciate it very, very much. And I'm really happy, guys. That's all I can say. Goodbye.
Thank you all. This award is for this award is for, of course, my friends. And it's large, my community. Yeah, there's no way without my community. I'm there for my community. Yeah, and all the locations of Harare, they are my community. Power and CKT, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Our next category is
Suraiya Essof. Yes, I am calling you my partner in crime. I have been lonely up here.
And the next category is role model. On our nominees, we have Diesel Dangerous Diesel. We have Nicodemus Suraiya. Is also two people who were Ronald Mudarikwa, Ronald, Charlotte Ngwenya, Munyarati Musa Bage, Munyarati, Nate Tanga. On second runner up, we have Yasha Tadzie, Brisbane. Our People's Choice winner on role model is Sean Savera.
And also, I'd like to say, for me, the award, apart from this, the award was getting to get people to vote for me. Because I thought people knew me. Then I realized that there is a certain commission that knows me, that I've been dealing with. But there's the wider community that needs to know me. So the biggest award for me was getting to partner with people. People were asking me, role model, who's role model? That's the biggest question. Who's role model? So I had to share the experience and the journey. And I'd like to share out to all the user students, the faculty of Joe, as well as everyone has been supporting the journey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Every night award ceremony that we have, there's only that one table in the front. Anyways, our big win, which is the judge's choice for role model, is Emelda Vili.
when Tadzie was saying, of course, I was like, it's not so obvious, We had so many young people, amazing people, and I just want to say thank you to invite you for such an opportunity. Thank you for recognizing our efforts as young people, because many times people point out the wrong that you do. But for people to actually say you're doing something, we see you, it's really a big deal. So thank you so much. And just to say to those who don't know me, I call myself the invaluable woman on assignment who cultivates lives one person at a time. So I'm about quality and not quantity. So give me one person, I will do it like I'm doing it for 100. So thank you so much. And just to leave you with the motivation. When I was younger, I used to move with a quote that say, when they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. But now I'm in a season of saying, build your own table, create your own tables, create opportunities for others. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for disability. Our nominees are Edith N.E. Pusukwe, Edith, Nyasha Musadikwa, Yemurai Goma. She goes our second one out. On disability, we have a People's Choice and 2 winners on the Judges' Choice. On People's Choice, we have Elisha Kumbo. Big round of applause for Elisha Kumbo as the community is the award winner. Round of applause for Elisha and Tadzie. On the Judges' Choice are, drum roll please. Okay, thank you. Ian Bangwe and Bruce Young. It's the walk for me. They're taking their time, made with confidence. Round of applause.
I guess it's a familiar tale that when you are normally talkative and then you get to this point, you're totally out of words. But allow me to say I'm really honored to have this award, especially alongside my bigger brother Bruce, who I look up to so much in terms of disability rights. And also allow me to say thank you so much to invite you for at least I believe this is the inaugural Disability Award. When it comes to Unite Awards, it means that they're also incorporating people with disabilities, which is what I fight for daily. And that to get this recognition now means so much for me. And that everyone who voted, everyone who believes in what we do, I really thank you so much. Thank you.
Disability category, Provincial, and received the award.
Indeed, my singular honor to be also honored with this award. Yes, of course, the award may speak to the decision that I have to 1.2 million people with disabilities whose lives are influenced, and 1.3 million persons living with HIV whom my decisions also affect as the chair of that bigger network. But to me, after receiving a number of awards that I have, to those who know my office is full of awards and accolades, it's not about the awards that I've received, but the lives that I transform. So I think what Ignite is actually telling me is that, yes, we recognize your work, but we want you to do more. I believe there will be others who could be doing much more than those who have been seen. But I've been only privileged to also come and receive this award. So to those who have not received the awards, who are actually doing better than what we are doing, please keep on shining. Somebody one day will identify you. Together we can, we will and we shall. Thank you.
On to the next category, which is children's rights. And our nominees are Tadzie, Chitike, round of applause. Round of applause. Talented singer. Madzima, who is the second runner-up. Bongani Donsa, a second runner-up as well. First runner-up. On People's Award, we have Madzima. Round of applause. I know we're tired, but we're getting there.
of honoring young leaders like us who are doing amazing work in trying to make Zimbabwe a better country, in trying to make our society a better society. I'm so honored to be standing right here in front of you, receiving such a powerful and important award of children's rights. I want to give an enormous salute to my fellow nominees in this category because of the important work that you are doing. Just because you didn't receive this award doesn't mean that you are not doing anything. I want to tell you that you should keep on doing such an amazing work of upholding children's rights, of championing children's rights in Zimbabwe and protecting our children in Zimbabwe. I'm also grateful for the people who have been part of my journey since day one. Yes, I'm the one who's standing here receiving this award, but on back end, there are a lot of people who have been doing such an amazing work. We have been hopeful. We helped me to put my idea into reality. I want to say thank you to those people. And to those who nominated me and who have been voting for me. You are such amazing. I want to say thank you.
The winner on the Human Rights, the Children's Rights Award is Charlene Vuta. Our judges, you know, it's very hard standing up here and looking at you guys. It's so beautiful. So I'll give our judges a 5-minute break to go and breathe. And DJ, please give me kudos out our winners and nominees for the Teen Changemaker category. Unfortunately, our People's Choice was not around, but she's here. And because it's one of our babies who are changing the world already, we thought it's necessary for us to call her and the representative up to the stage. And the winner for the Teen Changemaker category on People's Choice was Makombolero Nau. Oh my guys, don't be jealous. Because you came here on your own, alone, no one is getting people to take it to the stage, like that. Do something in your life.
And all the people you work with, I'm really happy. This is so much motivation for me to keep going, to keep different, to keep changing people's lives. I wish to aspire for change. I want to change people's lives through my words, through my work. I just want to make people's lives better because I believe with the power and relation has power as well. Thank you so much for supporting my family, my mom, my friends, and all of you. I'm grateful.
Frontline. So on Frontline, we are, may I have your attention please? Thank you very much. On Frontline, the people that are nominated for Frontline are people who are hands-on with their work, people who take the work from the grassroots, and, excuse me, I don't know, people are not giving me attention anymore, I don't know how to feel. Now you're listening, thank you very much. So on Frontline, our nominees are Edith N.E. Kasukwere, Nigel Bonomai. Nigel. Our second runner-up is Kudapashe B. Chiwoto. Our first runner-up is Tafatwa Tumeni. And on People's Choice, we have Teresa Yala. Round of applause for Teresa.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. I'm good, thanks. I don't really know where to start from, but yeah, I would really love to thank Ignite Youth Organization so much for this recognition. So when my name was being called, I just thought about like 14 years ago, this girl from Shrimba. I was struggling with my O-levels, so I actually wrote, I saved for my O-levels prize to attain 5 O-levels. And today, I just got my 11th award. So I just thought of sharing this to everyone who did not get an award tonight, to say that whatever, I mean, your background has nothing to do with where you're going, your passion, your vision, your mission. So thank you so much to everyone who have supported, and to those who have nominated me, and to those who have actually voted for me. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Teresa, those are very beautiful words. I hope we're taking note of this about clapping hands. You know, you need something to take home with. Don't just come here and start clapping and don't do anything after this. No, man. Get some information. No? Am I wrong? No, you guys are looking at me and I'm saying. But yes, I hope you're taking note of these words. It's very important for us to take note of what's going on. Right, and our winner on front line from the judge's choice is Henry Chigaba.
Wow, I am short of words. Thank you to Tadzie and the team for this amazing platform, and for whoever nominated me. I don't know you. I would love to know you and take you out for a coffee or something. All right, I've seen you. So thank you so much. This means a lot to me. And Suraiya, thank you. I see you. This is my first award. Of course, I've won awards at school when I was still young, but I've been in this field for almost like 10 years. And to be recognized at this level, it's humbling. What I just want to encourage somebody here is, I think this goes beyond being recognized and being given an award. It goes on to changing people's lives. And I believe that all of us here, we're doing something that's changing somebody's life, whether it's one person, whether it's 1,000 people. And we can only make a better country, when we do help somebody who is struggling. So thank you so much.
Yes, bro. With 2 categories, and on these categories, nominees, if you're around, please come to the stage quickly, And also, may the winners take literally 30 seconds with their speech. Thank you very much. Our next category is humanitarian, and our nominees are Putai Baba. Round of applause for Putai. Watanaya Adeline Masoda. Is Watanaya around? Amanda. He is collecting for Amanda Bobo. She has someone collecting for her as well. And on first runner-up, we have Prudence. Barbara, Prudence. Award is Darlington Chapa Ranta.
Good evening to you all. Thank you very much. I'm Darlington Oke Shabaraza, by the way, versus hi. So I want to say thank you very much to my fellow mentoring nominees for the job well done. I'm a human rights lawyer by profession, as well as a human resources practitioner. So to complement the award, I'm going to give a task to Miss Tadzie. She's also my mentor, but she doesn't know it. So Miss Tadzie, I want you to help me to look for a 9-year-old girl, if it's from Chitubis or Kuatana, that I'm going to pay fees for until she finishes the first grade. So this is happening. I'm sure you've heard there is this case that took place in Bibula for a 9-year-old girl who got impregnated. So currently I'm the team lead with leading the case in Bibula. She is also staying under the care of our organization. So I would really love to eliminate that by awarding another girl child an opportunity to go to school.
The award is Advocate Tyrone Havner.
Thank you. 9 years.
Okay, good evening. I didn't expect that actually. But thank you very much, whoever nominated me, that's the first thing. And I've been doing social work for 13 years in counting, and this is my first public award. So I'm really thank you very much for founding my organization in 2009. And then I founded another one again while I was in India in 2021. Then I also have 2 more organizations and a construction company for the youngsters, of course. So, thank you very much.
So the nominees are Taboga Ishe, Gaza. We also have Tadzie, Tadzie. Suraiya Belinda Madzima. Panache Lian. Our second runner-up on the Girl Empowerment category is Authur. Our first runner-up is Nadia Mutisi. Runner-up, we have Tadyara Bakotone. Hey, we have 2 Tangaras on the second runner-up. Is Tangaras around? Okay. And then our first runner-up is Tadzie Nazo. Round of applause for Tadzie. People's Choice Award is Crystal. And then our winner on the judge choice is Rumimbo Chopozi. Round of applause for Rumimbo. Okay, so she's collecting the award for Crystal Bozo. Our People's Choice, your choice. The judge's choice, Rumimbo, as she comes up to the stage. Round of applause for Rumimbo.
I wasn't expecting this. Honestly. Because this award, Lieutenant Tadzie was a start, and Ignite you and everyone who have nominated me. Charging property did super change. I was quiet with my work, but from today onwards, guys. so much, guys. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here as always. I'm so grateful to be included again. I love Ignite, as you know. I love all of you guys. You inspire me, you energize me, and it's great to see familiar faces and new ones as well. So today I've been asked to talk about ethical leadership, and most of you here, whether you realize it or not, are leaders. I think, in fact, all of you. Leadership is not about a title, and you hear this over and over again. Leadership is not about a title. Leadership is about having a positive impact on people and things around you. Okay, so your 2-year-old could be a leader, 2-year-old little sister, niece, nephew. Anybody who has a positive impact on the people and the things around them is a leader. Okay, so when we talk about ethical leadership, it's something that we need to become more and more aware of. Leadership, the concept of leadership has changed, thank goodness. Over recent times, thankfully, we are now coming into an era where emotional intelligence, empowerment of the people around us is becoming more and more important and more pertinent. So when we include ethics in our leadership, we not only have better people that we are working with, we also have better results. So how do we create ethical leadership? How do we embody it? Okay, so I'm going to go through a few things here, so bear with me. If you want to take out your notepad, you can. Okay, so the first thing all leaders need to do is to create trust. And you need to create a culture of trust. I see this a lot at Ignite. I've seen this a lot in the organizations that I know of, that I've seen here. Many of you who have been nominated and who have won tonight are really leading organizations, and I see this culture of trust. How do we cultivate trust? Firstly, we are fair to everyone. We're fair to everyone. Okay, whether you like them or not, we are fair. We have integrity. Integrity means doing what you have promised to do, keeping your word. Okay, we have people who make promises, get into leadership positions, and then you don't hear about those promises ever again. Okay, it's also about creating a safe space for your people to be themselves, to fail. Right? We all have this fear of failure. People have this fear of failure, and I've often found that the fear of failure is not because they are afraid of anything else other than the punishment and the shame. Okay, so when we are trying to cultivate trust in the places that we work, in the causes that we support, that we work, the purpose that we are working towards, we need to create that safe space for people to fail. And that requires a bit of vulnerability as a leader. Okay. The second thing is practice what you preach. Okay. Nobody wants to follow a leader who tells them to do something and doesn't do the same thing. Okay. Practice what you preach. Long gone are the days where you're just coordinating things. Okay. You need to also get in there, get your hands dirty. Lead by example. Okay, practice what you preach. One of my favorite speakers is Simon Sinek, and he says, leaders eat last. Okay? And this is it's not a new concept. It's a great concept that people are more and more beginning to understand the value of. Because what that technically means is that you put your people first. The people that you lead, the people that you wish to lead. You care so much about them that you sacrifice yourself, you sacrifice the best piece of meat. You know, what it means is that you really care about them. Okay, so leaders eat last. That is a concept I could speak to you all night about. I'm not telling you to be a martyr. I'm not telling you to kill yourself. What I mean is really put your people first, and that really creates the loyalty and the trust that you need. The next thing I need to talk to you about is knowing your values. Knowing what your values are as an organization, as a leader, as whatever work you are into. Know your values and communicate your values. If you are a leader with a vision, communicate your vision in such a way that people adopt that vision as their own. They believe so passionately in it, that they are willing to sacrifice for it. Okay? So if you think about the workplace now, everybody wants, obviously everybody wants money. Everybody wants to be paid well. But the next level of that is people want to be passionate in what they believe. So many people these days are unhappy with where they work. Right? They're working for a paycheck. They're working just to make ends meet. But very few people leap out of bed when it's Monday morning. Very few people want to do that. Why? Don't be the leader that creates that kind of team. Be a leader that inspires your people they're thinking about what they're doing. How many people love Fridays? I mean, I love Fridays, right? But how many people hate Mondays, rather, I should say? Why? Why are we hating Mondays? We should be, whether it is our vision or not, it's inconsequential. If you believe in the vision of your leader, you're going to be excited for work. So there's the extrinsic values that we get and the intrinsic values. Be a leader who inspires those intrinsic values where people actually feel meaning and purpose to coming to work, to working with you on whatever it is you're doing. Okay? Another thing is check your biases. Now this is a tough one. Check your biases means include people that you don't necessarily like. Okay? This is really tough. Because what this does is leaders should never include hero worshippers. You know? We don't want people all the time to be like, oh, you're so wonderful, you're so wonderful. Yes, we agree with everything you say. No. You are not going to build, you are not going to grow if you surround yourself only with hero worshippers. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. Okay, now there's a difference. I'm not telling you to include people who are going to sabotage you and who really want you to fail. That's not what I mean. I mean you don't have to include people who agree with you all the time. People who call you out, people who hold you accountable. It's very, very, very important. Okay, that's a tough one, I know. Because it's so much easier when we have our vision and we can, say this is what it is. It's so important to have people with different perspectives to come up and say, how about we try this? And not to feel threatened by that. So that is what a leader does. A leader is not threatened by other people challenging their decisions, questioning and working together. As long as there's respect, you can include people who don't always agree with you. Okay? Okay, so these are what we call, this is what embodies ethical leadership. And when we create whatever we're doing, when we weave ethics into the way we lead, into the way we treat people, we're really creating better teams. We're creating better people. Okay? And again, it's not about glory. It's not about being the most liked and the most popular. It's about creating better people. If you're creating a product, you create a better product. If you're providing a service, you're providing a better service, because you are putting your people at the forefront of it. You are being fair, you are being honest, and really this always has better results. There is proof and there is data that ethical leaders are, or leaders at least that include ethical principles, are always so much more effective. Okay, and I'm going to leave you with one last thought. What you do defines your actions, define your wisdom. Your words define your wisdom. But how you treat people defines who you really are. Okay, so I hope that leaves a little bit of something for you to ponder on as you step into high leadership, and I wish all of you the very best in the future.
Another hand.
Okay, so the song that you're playing with Shamaria, it was released earlier this year. That was just your song released in Birmingham. The Lord is valuable.
Share our attention.
They always write about check our attention. So check our attention. Because every day, my questions, the tracking of my answer for everything. Sometimes, people knowing in the Bible, number one day, saying that don't see it. And I always make sure my words are stronger than my actions. But then, but now I'm focused. Kita memang begini, ini pusat sampai mana? Ini tahu sampai mana? Ya, sampai mana? Kami sampai yang boleh memang. Bukan nasi aja sampai mana? Nasi aja sampai mana? Aja sampai orang di sini orang ya. Kalau pasal macam kira, you know I see that big time. I see that big time. I see that don't touch it easy. When I last time, before you ever asked me, I see that big time. I see that big time. Without the time, just never would. The last time, that I see a big time. Oh, I'm saying that I'm hard. I can't believe this. She made me feel like they got from the TV. Shadai was a lady boy. Everywhere close your ever on town of my secrets. And there's a funny up town, the panic is my eyes, it is like a brother to me. They say it's just seen a mass at me because I believe you. Nobody can love, being like to me at the same time. I hope I'll be crying this time. The same time on Lisa, but I'm tired of whole shine, was single with it, underfoot. What we go with the somebody out with the we put some time in the van. Then no time in the van. Yeah, some time in the van, we shall be out with it. When I see a time in the van, I see a time in the van. It was my latest album. They got winner album of the year, Miss Guru. Please make some noise. Thank you. 1, 2, 1, 2. I made my one, I made my plan, I made my whole goal.
anamalaika dove makoto yamabaika ilukai lasensiyezwa pasimba uchakiti ogona kuda pemba moyo kulefu ngejombo nemasomi aitesa dema deba na vanhu kusimensi Panas vanasayire okay moyo kulefu ngejombo nemasomi aitesa dema deba na vanhu kusimensi. Shout out to you, Professor. What you? I see. Yes, sir. Thank you. I thank you. Oh, Mamuno Kaye, 4 days. Mamuno Fila, Mechuka, 10 days. You don't have to never very good. I position, Pumbo, very good. They are all the movie. Shawana Janata Garai, don't even think. Okay, and the second ice cream, don't know, something ice cream, don't know, something ice cream, who can do a cycle of the cream, who can do a one, don't do me, okay, please, I got one, that is what I can was, that's Suppose you don't remember whatever happened. I believe whatever happened is supposed to happen. And the people that you love, you're supposed to love them. Same as the people that you make, you're supposed to make them. Suppose you don't chill for every day. My love, I'm feeling every day. It's more than somebody to do. I should say, look, she come up, she'll go with a number. It's all about isolation, it's scary. When I know, something is scary. When I know, something is scary. When I know, something is scary. When I know, people know, don't go back. A baby is roasted. That is good, that's okay, seja vamos here, 2021, this is the very dreams about it. So these last 2 songs, Lokumbrong Sumungi. Yes, sir. Lokumbrong Sumungi. Lokumbrong Sumungi. I need your energy. The next song, you know, the friends, Kanavana is here. Yeah. Whatever we jump, I use it. I'm sure you guys will feel that I'm going to so when you match with you, Kubahutara. Kubahutara, my friends, my Madzima. So you come from a chicken and Susa, just my friends. If you come from a chicken and Susa, just my friends, I'm telling you. Okay, one more time. On. Yeah. Ana bolsa tira pra ele, ela tira mais keys, com a rota mais keys, essa continha moda, as uma baby, vou puxar na face, you on the shoulder, you on the shoulder, so why me, I don't know how to make you go, there's another thing, that's a time, yeah, I can gamble, I see what you know, it's just a second, I'm not going to get if you come for Jesus, that's my friend. If you come for Jesus, that's my friend. Don't tell me, because the energy is going to be my friend. So my Jesus don't let you get mine is better than yours. I'm a porter. Mine is crazy, you see my ear, I'm the tour. Mine things are funny, you get a joke, girls. Mine is insecure. I said, oh, food and people, you see. I'm a porter, I'm a free. She said, why did you Okay, so the last song. This one was the song of the year when Madzima was last year. I said, 10 times I'm going to sing this something. After the purple, I don't say like, yeah, Japan's too bad, and I'll say this flow. These things are big talk, you say that you can't do good. Yeah. Okay. These days, we should be it's not a plan, but you be what you need. These days, from the school, you could these days, like my mind, because sometimes I don't speak these words. I'll tell people, I don't say I'll say to them. Just want to battle and I say this. These days, it's really cool, say that you can't go to every job. These days, that's my findings, Painful, when I get BS in my conscience. Painful, you get it cold, that's where I was blah blah, where I got taken. Painful, when I'm more than starting place. I keep fully power, junkies, bring that angels to their famous. Angels to their famous, so I would tell her I was in there. Oh, they were out taking pictures on my face. Oh, they were sharing noise. Cause every time I was seeing these I'm like, oh, I don't think I'll tell you. These days I don't change up, but my home is super cool. These days I don't change up, I don't yeah, these days I don't push a grind. These days I don't grind, I don't get picture all my photos. These days I don't fame, I want to master everyone. These days I'm alone, and I'm moving, these days I don't name, we should be up here. I'm going to be up here. This is how the school should be transparent. This is how my mind went. For sometimes I don't see this out. I'm like, I don't say I'll say it. Just try to battle and I say this. These days are the rules and you can't go. Okay, thank you.
Maastricht ook niet zijn. Ja, Maastricht. Maastricht gaan
Clarissa Gonzola, Shama Tawuna, Bongani Donza, South Eddie, our wonderful caterers, Pichkafune Kukuta, and the amazing photographers, YG Photography ZW6. Is that correct? So at this point in time, allow me to invite the founder to give us the closing remarks. Please put your hands together.
Working so much, but I just want to, you mentioned all of them.
I hope you all have had a really good evening. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I hope you are all very proud of yourselves. That's all I have to say. And I do hope that we'll see each other in the CSO space.
All these talented, gifted, innovative individuals who just shown us that it's possible. We thank you for Ignite, we thank you for Tadzie, and we pray that as we go back home, may we go home safely, and may we be guided by your love and your blessings. Amen.